enough information on Sataria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendors talking hacking style and... Hacking style?
I can't fucking do it.
Ow.
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over the divine voice of wisdom often echoes between... Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Where's your voice?
Really? I can't fucking do it no more, man.
Do it.
It's so fucking funny. Nahida, you've been whispering things to her.
Don't even have to try.
Shh!
I can't.
My friend here has some doubts regarding her future. Can we get a fortune reading for her?
It would seem that Harut and only mocking the god of animal, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro.
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Love prospect. Oh. One who is fated to cross your path will appear on Harut. Marut, did you two spoil actually, Papa thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune telling you've ever done.
Is there an hear me out. If Genshin's watching my live, any chance, please put a separate what you call that? Audio measure for Paimon only. For Paimon only. Please. I hate Paimon. Please. Please. Put a separate volume for Paimon.
I admit that the orientation...
Is that so?
If you were to bring some food offerings...
Where am I going?
Get food for the cats or something, man.
I've never seen...
Not that.
The cats are
Why is there so many Indian music? Oh, blood. I'm lagging. Yo, stream. I think we might be lagging.
Sataria's favorite stalls? Yep. It belongs to a king.
Shh, Pinky.
His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Samari City, so she still comes by whenever she has time when they start talking with him. Listen...
Alright, let me see this.
Dear customers, would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine?
Speaking of, where did you learn?
I suppose you could say it. After that, I began
Bar.
Nice.
Oh my god.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years...
I see. We wish him... I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild.
No problem.
What is the goal of this?
Time to go.
I don't even know, man.
Gather info for what? To execute on the A site?
We're gonna rush B flight and then we
This should be our final stop.
Sataria's
Sataria's always
Then we
thinking
gotta
of this
make-
restaurant when she's working at the academia. So she always comes by whenever...
I'm lagging.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything! It's my duty to protect Samari's citizens after...
Hi there.
Max
I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before. Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
Smash. Nope, never mind.
If I recall... that's... After all, but... What an admirable...
Oh my god.
But you find hardworking people wherever you go.
So this restaurant... That's right. I see. Thank you.
Sounds just like Paimon.
I'm not autistic.
So, was that everybody?
So, was that everybody?
3 familiar faces. What's the point of all the information we... Sataria's already used to avoiding her problems. I remember you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormuz are all... Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Sataria's... Oh, Paimon gets it now. You want to although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages. Well, King Deshret is long gone. And Sitaria is also too smart. If we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's believers, she would definitely be weird. But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her... So,
Borrow mean to kidnap,
you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to? Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Implied we've already converted to the faith of King Deshret. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sitaria. Ah, so that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them. Exactly. So, best of all, that's no problem at all. I'll just that it. Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never... You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious when... if it was at all possible, Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing this to help everyone, and we'll only be borrowing them for a little while anyway. Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow
Imagine you were the
afternoon.
VA of Paimon, the game would be dead. The game would be unbearable.
Thank God it isn't. Because I got
The game would be unbearable, like actually unbearable.
Hey, you're the one telling me to voice act the Paimon.
No,
You brought this to yourself. You brought this to yourself.
No.
There are leaves around.
Why do you have to start
But I know
clapping?
just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to
Sorry,
hear.
I clap every time someone says bullshit.
I love hentai. Bro, do not clap.
Oh, here she comes. Sitaria's here. Let's quietly follow her. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
This is so autistic. Why do they look like... What is bro doing?
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone
What is
around me is a very
happening?
are you still...
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about...
Okay then. Strange. Your cats seem... I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Hamro and Tamro.
Are you sure?
Well, actually...
Huh, I see. I imagine...
So,
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you...
Oh, why can't you?
mess?
Well, could you do...
I hear you. No problem at all.
No.
You're crazy. I wanna play Valorant
Sorry,
tomorrow.
your new laugh is
Right
just...
now?
New act. No, for the new act tomorrow.
Please pay
Oh,
the
wait, it's
gods
tomorrow?
or ask
Yeah, the new
Sitaria.
act's tomorrow.
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really...
Sitaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now and...
I'm sorry. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's...
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and might...
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such... Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
Who?
Wow.
King who?
King Deshret.
Sounds like a Bible name.
Insolence. I am King Deshret's most loyal
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Okay.
Wait!
This is the only time we see the MC talk, huh?
What?
Whoa! She just ran up. Well done. Sataria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core. Aw, Nahida. All I know are some abstract Haravatop theories. Anyway, enough.
What?
Right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him.
I'm Paimon and I'm special.
Oh, good. Tell me what things to say as quote-unquote Paimon and I'll say it.
See. Pretend you're playing Valorant.
What?
Valorant.
Say what?
Valorant.
Say Valorant?
Yeah, just act like you're playing Valorant.
It's okay.
But you're fine,
I
Mom.
just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What gardening?
Oh my.
But don't.
Well,
Fair. Speaking of, how's he? Oh, that's good. Actually,
yeah, he's been.
if you could find the time, he has a quick temper.
Oh? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Dash.
Akeem, you don't mean.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa!
What is happening?
Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this. You really zero. But once everything.
What just happened? Follow Sataria.
Come on, Sataria.
Oh, fat.
Tell me what to say as Paimon now.
Hi, my name is Paimon and I love Genshin Impact. Smash, 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 show me a smash, smash, smash.
Shishan,
Smash, smash,
Like-
smash, smash,
Okay,
smash,
sure.
smash.
as if someone was trying to preach to you about something. Wait, did you just say attic?
Well, oh, right. I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count.
Wait, how could you be aware of that?
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly...
Shishan, don't tell me that.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should... In reality, shouldn't you...
Please stop!
Even now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problems. She can no longer just. Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards. What should we do? This is the most important part of.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matra right away. The situation in the city is getting...
Please, try to remain calm, miss.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics?
King Deshret, many people I know have suddenly started believing...
Miss Sataria,
You know...
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will one... You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, child of King Deshret. Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret?
I think she's
In
going
fact,
mental.
aren't you
Yeah,
the
I
strange
know.
one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an
Papa.
absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
What is bro doing?
Sataria,
Me when I
why
start going
haven't you
mental.
gone home?
Me when Valorant.
Me when the goddamn Valorant teammates. Me when I go 2022-9, but the fucking 1,000.
Yeah, no, stop yapping about
fucking-
Valorant. Wait, there's lore.
It seems that no matter where I
wait.
run, I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. But no matter how much I may try to ignore and get...
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth.
I don't know
Besides,
now.
did you really want to conduct your research?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer?
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the academia and its sage. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendip. Please tell me, what can... I was just one of the designers for the masked dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zero, but I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential... I've just been working to meet the Grand Seed. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city. And even the sages are still quite wary.
To fight against the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential...
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant. One thing, though. I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my... let me see... let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening.
The academia entrance. Wouldn't that be...
Don't worry about that. I assure... I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to...
All right, I trust you.
So,
that'll depend on the judgment.
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. Maybe it's time for me to...
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring the Traveler's execution was ingenious. Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening... Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to...
Oh, I'm almost done with downloading Genshin. 99%, bro.
Nice one. You still have verification though, so like...
What do you mean by verification?
You have to verify file integrity.
What?
Verify file integrity.
What is that supposed to mean?
It's checking, I don't know, like if you have hacked or something. It just goes through everything in your PC.
Fucking God.
I know, bro.
It's gonna go through Valor and I expect it to be hacked. It just presumes that Valor is hacks.
GG. Hello? Meet up with Nahida.
I gotta go. Bye.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
Catherine, we're here! Oh, that's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind. Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to... Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot... If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card after all. The academia should still be unable to confirm the Yep. Exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about that. Off? What do you feel is up? It's the middle of the night. No, I think she's right. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if... Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured... I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. Well, regardless... There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards.
Time to go.
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here. But that guy's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here. Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru. Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
This should be fine. Is the Hida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her. Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone... He called himself the Doctor. Remember? And that even the sages are wary of him. Yep. Sounds like she must have been... Yeah. Now that the Doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just... But... What are the Fatui after this time? Yeah, things would be a lot. Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep... you mean... Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to... Even though he turned it down at the time, there's no time to lose.
Wire ko pa talaga tinitira nyo, ha? Mami pa ka tayo nga. Wire ko tinitira nila.
Give up. Time to go.
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around. You've fallen right into our...
Are you mercenaries from...
Corps of 30! We're nothing like those government... We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru. We're here...
The outcast? An outcast? But why wouldn't the Doctor just send the Fatui after us?
10 minutes po.
You're up...
To the wind.
By royal decree.
I'm
New punching. One with nature.
Wings of darkness!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Fire hazard!
It isn't over yet! Here comes reinforcements!
Oz revealed!
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenary? Yeah. But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. Going up against smart...
Drink with flame man back in the city.
Oh, it's the Traveler.
Kale! It's...
To be honest, I'm not doing too well. As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule.
Oh, Kale! Speaking of Tainari, did he go up?
Oh, Master Tainari? You just left the...
He left? But isn't Tainari always...
I thought it was weird too. No, I don't... I know that before...
A research base, huh? Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI.
Don't...
Got it. What?
How many rush of hours?
Traveler.
Wait, this sounds like...
It is as...
Huh?
Not long ago.
Contaminated?
I don't know about the Avidia Forest. That's why I want to ask you to investigate the situation.
This is forest.
Wind strike. Time to go. Follow the wind.
You're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey,
This was supposed to be a touching reunion. Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the Doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human mind. Plus, it's not like you could have even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky. Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such... Huh? But I was... Well, we understand that point now. When you left, instead, he did something closer to creating hallucination. Luckily, I managed to finish my restoration. What? I wouldn't be relieved. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's... Also, the Doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Ugh, it feels like he's plus. The Doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough. We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Actually, Nahida... Yes, I have. I can see the Traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were... You didn't come here for sight? We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Taina... Okay,
Time to go.
Traveler?
it's Hypatia!
What a pleasant surprise!
Who's this? She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends.
Hypatia? Wait, no.
My consciousness has already...
You did it? Congratulations!
It's so... When my consciousness made contact with the god...
That sounds incredible!
Oh, remember? My current self has not only...
You can do that? I've never heard of anything.
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneo with me.
Where are you?
All right now. Hold my hand.
Okay.
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such alas, if only.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no periporno life, but rather...
You. I found.
Apasia?
That's how I. Oh, wait, have I already lost my mind?
Wait, something... Okay, we finally lost him!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Nahida was after that. Kainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with the... What? You swapped... Wait, then...
I never imagined that, and also, what the doctor has put even in a...
Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that even in a... Huh. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.